So today we're going to do some competition hunting because you might have caught Friday's Twitch stream where we got into first place with a whitetail deer comp. We're now in third in that, but it's one of those days where the competitions just line up perfectly. So for Red Feather Falls, we have elk, moose, and whitetail, all no weapon requirements. It's just harvest the highest scoring one, and those are the best ones. You don't have to worry about anything. So yeah, we're going to head out. We'll see if we can improve our whitetail or get on the board with elk and moose. I like that. It's in a kind of weird spot, but we'll go check that out. That's not a bad elk, but he's not going to win any comps for us. So I think this is a different one. I'm pretty sure the one that I actually bugled is far enough away, hopefully still, that we can drop this dude. And hopefully the other one still comes in. So, of course, we got to crouch here and reload, but I think we're going to be okay. It just bugled like, I don't know, 30 seconds ago, and it was pretty far still. Ooh, he looked pretty good. I just saw him there right when I was about to claim this guy. I don't know if he was actually big, but I think I seen something. So we got 207 on that. That's got us in 13th, but I'm a little more interested in what I just saw up here because I thought I saw at least a good frame. I barely got to look. Let's see if we can... Okay, that scared me. I thought somehow I got confused, but obviously that's the one I was looking at. 330 to 380. A couple more to the right too, but this dude's gonna try to spook, so let's get that. And I'm gonna say that should be all 5. That guy's stuck, so if he doesn't move, we'll go get him, but I'm thinking maybe that was all the same group and that one just came in really, really early for some reason. Well, little fella. Oh, alright. You can go free. So this, I think, is... I don't know, he's got good back tine length. Maybe 340 or 50. Somewhere in that range. Good weight on him. 338, so a little bit on the low side, but that's got us top 5 anyway. That's a pretty dang good start. So I'm kind of going to try to work that same sort of elk route we took last time. Maybe I'll make it a little quicker because I want to get down into more whitetail and moose territory, but it's kind of at least up on that hill and down into this area a bit. That's a little less impressive, but that does make me kind of wonder about the mountain where we had all the luck last time, because you don't normally get 2 different sort of spawns of elk this close to the lodge. Like, the shooting range is literally right there. But had I not gotten lost, go ahead and take that guy. And I mean, maybe it's just a really heavy elk spawn, so we'll still get them up there, but I'm kind of doubting that, which at least would mean we can move through there quick and get to whitetail and moose area. But I'm hoping for at least one more group of elk to have a chance, because only top 3 get rewards, and it's kind of unfortunate to be just one outside of that. Well, that's a giant 72. And hopefully now we can go up here. Wow. I mean, I did say I wanted to find at least one more elk, so I guess we accomplished that. He actually is somehow better than the last one. Even though he really doesn't look it. That was 110 to 155, I think it said. I guess it's worth a couple of GM when they go up to 400 something. It can't be much. 22. That's something you won't see very often. Just 2 whitetail bucks traveling side by side. They don't travel together. That's got to be 2 solos that just happen to be in the same place. Ooh. I'm glad I came down to these lakes. So this is quite similar to last time. I had 1 whitetail buck, and I also had a bull elk, so I think definitely this is a spot I'm going to have to use, but I was calling... Oh, that guy sees me. I was calling to them the deer, like, back there. So I'm hoping they... he just kind of turned towards me. I'm hoping I can get around them for the elk, because neither of the bucks looked any kind of decent. Well, that's pretty sad. One of the bucks would have actually scored higher than the elk, but we'll get a bit of use out of our rifle and go ahead and hop down into whitetail moose territory. Probably just single-lunged him. I should have aimed higher. I also spooked a slightly better one. I had two calls, but from the same elk, so I thought it was probably by himself. Now I'll make sure there's not tracks from a whole group of bulls before I leave. Ah, that is unfortunate. I should have been more patient. I was just convinced after the same one called twice than after I could see pretty far. That's a max weight track, and undoubtedly I spooked him, so... Honestly, I'm not sure I'm gonna bother trying to find that small one. I guess I probably should. He shouldn't have gone far. That would actually maybe give these guys time to calm down, but... that kind of sucks. He actually went nowhere? I don't know if I caught liver, maybe? Nah, just left lung. I don't know why that was only like a 7-second wound time, but... now it gets interesting, because they're going to try to group back up. So, depending on what direction that max weight one ran, this could be really easy, or it could be really annoying. Well, that'll be him. 325 to 370. I got a weird bug where my sound has stopped playing. So I think I'm going to have to reset the game after this. I remember this bug existing like a long time ago. So, unfortunately, no audio for that, but at least it was quite simple. I just sort of found his fleeing tracks and he's standing right there. But I do think he has a better frame, so... man, that's unfortunate. He's got this short time here, and that one's not great. Otherwise, I would have said he maybe had a chance of being bigger, but I don't know. 351, I guess it's all frame. And that's got us into third. So I'm recording this. It's now less than 3 hours before the comp's over, so fair chance that actually sticks. I'm really, really glad I went and found him, because once my sound died, I wasn't sure if I should bother. Alright, cool. I hate to leave this hunt, but it's just, with no sound, it's going to be impossible. So we'll reset. Okay, so round 2 with audio back. It's going to be unfortunate if we don't get anything decent for whitetail moose, just because, like, who knows what was on the other server, but that does essentially just give us a free fast travel, because otherwise I was going to have to fast travel to here on the last server, so maybe it'll work out. 70 to 90, that is absolutely one of the smallest moose I've ever seen. I've had them in the 70s. I don't know if this would be the absolute smallest, but he's very near the bottom of the list. So, we'll find out. I want to say like 72 is the smallest moose I've shot. I'm not sure if that's actually true, but it's somewhere in that range. He has like no time length, so maybe? I don't remember what a 72 scoring moose looks like. He's 88. Not the smallest. Somehow that's 24th in the moose comp. I think exactly 24 people are in this comp, if I had to guess. Well, I mean, I'm glad to see this buck, because I had his tracks, and it was, I think, 70 to 85, which it's kind of right on the edge. I didn't want to track him, but I guess it could be decent. So, granted, I figured I'd bring him in. Obviously, he's not, but good to know that I'm not missing out on anything. And he still is bigger than the moose, so making progress, I guess. This is kind of what I was afraid of, though. Like, I'm not saying necessarily we'd have had anything better had we stayed on the other server, but just the fact that we don't know. And everything we've seen so far has been pretty small. The worst part is we're not going to hunt elk on this one, so there could be much better elk over there, too. Not at least with whitetail, like a small one's still actually worth a decent bit for GM. And just another lackluster buck, but I think this is probably going to be our last one. And I have this 130-06 bullet I need to get rid of, so we'll use that. And I was thinking, I'm pretty sure I misspoke earlier. I think I said the elk competition was going to end in like 3 hours. The whitetail one does. I want to say the elk one has another day still, so we might not stay. Actually, we probably won't stay in third for the elk, but I don't know. It could happen, and then no luck improving on the whitetail, but I think we should have that one at least for third. But yeah, I mean, that was a decent hunt. Got a couple of good-looking elk, and kind of sucks we didn't get to see what was here for whitetail on the other server, but who's to say it wouldn't have been worse. So, yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up, but that was pretty good. I think we might do more competition hunts. especially when they kind of line up like that where I don't have to worry about weapon restrictions. It'd be nice. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.